Hey dolls, welcome back to my channel, the Tanya Takeover, where I'm your girl Tanya, and today we are going to be discussing how to level up your credit and start living the life that you want, the life that you need, get the money that you need, and get that, mansion on the mountain somewhere. Forgive me guys, I am hyped up on coffee. Alright, so if you are new to my channel, welcome back. If you are returning, thank you so much. Welcome back, family. On this channel, we discuss things like fashion, beauty, finance, house, home. We do it all on this channel, okay? So if that's something that you might be interested in, consider hitting that subscribe button and let's get started. Hey guys, and welcome back to the ATM, Automatically Tanya's Money, where we're going to be discussing credit today, how to level up your credit to get that life that you want. So I wanted to discuss credit because credit is so important when it comes to buying your home, buying that car you want, getting an apartment or bigger apartment that you need, or even starting a business, because you need credit in order to get a business loan and finance your dreams, right? So credit is huge, 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 huge when it comes to living the life that you want. So guys, I remember a time when I was obsessed. When I say obsessed with credit, I was obsessed. I was waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, checking Credit Karma, like, did it go up? Did it go up? Did it go up? And around that time, I was actually looking to purchase my second home. So I wasn't paying any attention to like credit or anything like that, because I didn't need it at the time. But as soon as I saw a house that I wanted, I was on it. I was on my credit score. I was checking it. It would go up 10 points, down 20 points. Like, it was just a lot. It was nerve-wracking, and I do not want you guys to go through that. So usually when you are fixing your credit, it takes about 6 to 9 months to actually see a change in your credit. It takes a minute, right? And by the time we see that house or that car we need, who's waiting 6 to 9 months for it? I want it now. I want instant gratification. I want my house now. So let's go over some things that I use to fix my credit. It had me owning my second home, my dream home, and actually going towards my third house. So I came up with a few things that helped me purchase my home and maybe help you finance your dream as well. Okay guys, so tip number 1 is do not pay the minimum balance. Now, how I'm gonna owe you $3,000 and you gonna tell me pay you $26 a month? That don't make no kind of sense. They are tricking you. Do not do it. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? If you have more money to put towards that balance, pay it. Pay them off. You don't want to owe nobody nothing. I know when you're telling me pay you $26, I'm going to be paying you that $26 for when? For how long? The next 100 years? I ain't got time for that. Okay, so do not pay the minimum balance. If possible, try to double it, triple it. If I owe $3,000, I'll try to put $300 on it or something. Just something so that it's going towards the interest and most of all the principal, because you have to take into account how much they charge for interest and the actual amount that you owe. So you'll notice that if you're paying the minimum balance, that principal amount that you owe or that you have to pay these people back is not going anywhere. And that's because they are tricking you. It is a business. Credit cards is all a business, and they're there to make money. And I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying, let's be one step ahead of them. Do not make the minimum payment, guys. Put a big bulk, if possible, onto that balance so you can start knocking that principal amount down and having your life back and be one step closer to financial freedom. So do not pay the minimum. Tip number 2 is to only use 20% of your utilization or your credit utilization limit. So what I'm saying is, if you have a $5,000 limit, credit limit, only spend maybe $1,000 of it and keep that under 20%. Now, most places say 30%, but I say 20% because by the time you add tax on that, on those bag of those shoes or whatever it is that you needed at the time, you're gonna end up going over that 30%. Now, when I was buying my house, I thought, my credit was good, it's good, I only spent, they gave me $5,000, I only spent $3,500 of it, but to the credit card company, it looks like you cannot pay your bill. They're looking at you like, okay, you don't know how to juggle credit because you're already up to over 50% of your credit limit, and that's something that really hurt my credit, and it could be hurting yours too. So make sure when you're looking to increase your credit score or just make it a little bit better, make sure you're staying under that 20% of your credit limit. It makes a big, huge difference. Credit utilization accounts for at least 70% of your score, and it's a big, big, big factor when trying to increase your credit score. So make sure you're looking at your credit utilization, make sure you're printing it out so that you can see it, and figure out what you can do to get all your credit cards under 20% utilization. Tip number 3 is do not miss a payment. Guys, please, 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 don't miss a payment. That hurts you for so long. It's on there for 7 years. I've written letters upon letters upon letters to credit cards and people. I'm like, yo, I've been with you guys for 10 years. How you gonna report me for 30 days late? Right? But they don't care, and then do not take it off your credit. I tried. I wrote every letter to everybody who would listen, and it did not work. So, for the love of everything holy, do not miss a payment. I describe a credit score as your GPA in college. It's so easy for it to come down, but it's so hard to get it back up. So don't even do it to yourself. A tip that I use to make sure that my payments are never missed is I move all my payment dates to the same time every month. So if I have a Capital One, a Discover, American Express, whatever it is, I schedule it for the 15th. And the 15th of the month might not be good for everybody. I just like it because it's in the middle. I know, I can remember the 15th. It's just so easy to remember. But pick a day that you know that you can make this payment and make all your payments with one paycheck or whatever it is. So make sure you're moving your payment dates to one day of every month and have everything due the same day. Have it coming out of your account, schedule it. Use that automatic payment scheduler to just make sure that everything is coming out of your account the same day every month. This helps a lot when trying to stay on track of your credit score, and your bills that you have to pay. So use that tip, guys. Move everything to one date, so that you know every day this month I have to pay these bills and it has to get paid, and then you are done for the month. Tip number 4, don't bite off more than you can chew. Do you guys hear me? Do not bite off more than you can chew. If you can't afford to pay it in cash, then you can't afford the bag. You can't afford those sneakers. You can't afford that car. Okay, if you cannot afford to pay for it, don't swipe for it. Okay, usually when I try to charge for something, or if I'm buying a bag or a coat or shoes or whatever it is, I make sure that I have that amount of money in my account. I'm just charging it for the points. I'm just charging it because I know, in 2 payments, I'm gonna get a paycheck 2 times this month, and I just want to break up that coat into 2 payments. That's what I'm gonna do. I usually try to pay off the whole balance in 1 month. Okay, it's easier said than done, I understand that, but that's why we're not biting off more than we can chew. If we do not have that money in our checking account, we are not charging it to a credit card. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? And guys, believe me, this is a judgment-free zone, okay? I'm only telling you stuff that I did, okay? So please trust and believe. Your girl was in there swiping Louis bags and swiping this and swiping that back in the day. And she was taking 3, 4, 5 months to pay it off, and my credit score, suffered for it. And now I'm at a place in my life where I'm exactly where I need to be, and I'm trying to get you guys there too. So as I am making jokes and saying things, I'm telling you stuff that I did, okay? So this is a judgment-free zone. We are not here to, bully each other and put anybody down. We are here to join forces to obtain financial freedom the best way we know how, and that's together and learning from others' mistakes. Tip number 5 is to limit inquiries to your credit. Now personally, I use apps like Credit Karma or Experian.com, and no, this video is not sponsored. This is just honestly what I use, and it really helps keep an eye on your credit. And having these apps really keep an eye on your credit without lowering your score, which is most important. Now guys, if you're applying for a credit card or something somewhere and you get denied, do not keep running your credit. Don't keep racking up all these inquiries on your credit report, because it's no good and it's hurting you. It is hurting you. If you apply for something and you do not get approved, try again in 3, 4, 5 months, but do not do it back to back. And like I said, I am telling you something because I did it, and it killed me. It killed my credit. So make sure you're limiting inquiries using apps like Credit Karma or Experian, because in the long run, it's just hurting your credit all around. So don't do what Tanya did, okay? Don't do what she did with her money. I automatically did that Tanya's money wrong that time, okay? So do not keep running your credit. So your credit score can range from a 300 to an 850. And guys, please make sure you know your score. Know what your credit score is, okay? Because those 3 numbers, it shows whether you're trustworthy, if you're a good person, if you go to church, if you're going into heaven. It tells you so much about yourself. And this is how other people see you, unfortunately, or fortunately. So make sure you know those 3 numbers. It could mean so much. It could mean the difference between a great apartment and a crappy apartment. A good car or a crappy car. A perfect house or that house with a pool. I mean, those 3 numbers determine your life. So make sure you know your number, okay? You'll thank me later. So guys, as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you guys are liking the content. Do you like ATM? Automatically Tanya's Money? How are you feeling it? Any questions that you have for me? Make sure you comment down below. Let me know. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.